Hello from Sapphire Falls. So we went to Halloween Horror Nights last night and we got home very late, so we're getting a little bit later of a start today. We went down to grab some breakfast this morning. They didn't really have a lot of breakfast options, so we just got some coffee and a smoothie here.
And we're gonna eat lunch at Volcano Bay.
We are heading to Volcano Bay today to have a relaxing day. It shouldn't be too hot. It's pretty overcast right now, so hopefully we can get some food. We can maybe hop on some slides and do the lazy river and maybe the wave pool. So that's probably gonna be its own video. We are all dressed in our swim trunks and suits right now. I think what we're gonna do is head down to the car because we paid to park a car at Sapphire Falls today. So we're gonna go ahead and take that over to the parking garage and then hop on the bus over to Volcano Bay. So the view that we have is that of the convention area, the ballrooms and the meeting spaces. So what we're going to do, because we parked on the other side of this building, we usually go down the hallway in this direction toward the elevators to go down to the lobby. We're gonna go over here to the elevators to go all the way down, and then we should pop out literally right next to the parking garage. So the lobby is way down there. We took the elevator and we popped out right over here by the ballrooms and the meeting space, which is right next to the parking garage. Hooray! Hi, Brennan. We made it back to the parking garage, and interestingly, this is the route that goes to Volcano Bay. So that's gonna be us right down there on one of these buses, because the bus drop-off for Volcano Bay is literally right there. So I guess technically we could walk over to Aventura and then go through that pathway to get to Volcano Bay instead of driving over to the parking garage, but we already made it back to the car, so might as well drive over to the Universal Garage and then take the bus over. I guess actually we would have had to walk over to Cabana Bay because that's where the walking path is over to Volcano Bay. I don't think that there's a walking path over by Aventura. I'm pretty positive, even though the security check is literally right behind Aventura, pretty much, because it goes across or underneath Adventure Way here, this street. Of course, now I'm second guessing myself because it's been a while since we've stayed at really any of these resorts around Universal, but we'll get to the bottom of this. We'll park here and then take the bus over to Volcano Bay. And here we are on the first level of the parking garage for Volcano Bay parking specifically. Hopefully it's not too busy. Alright, so we parked the car and we're getting onto the bus now for Volcano Bay. We should be over there in just a couple minutes. We're getting pretty close to our stop over by the Volcano Bay security checkpoint right here. This is the garage for Sapphire Falls, which is literally right next to Aventura. So we're gonna go ahead and park here, go through security, and then grab our tappy after getting inside the park. So it does look like there is a ramp from Aventura, presumably, just straight ahead. So I guess there is access from Aventura to get over to Volcano Bay. So it looked like that path went over to the pool, I think. So we could have walked over to Aventura and then walked over to the pool area and then walked down the ramp to go through security to go to Volcano Bay, or do what we did today. This pathway over here leads to the access from Cabana Bay, which I know for sure because we've taken that many times before, but for whatever reason I didn't think about access from Aventura. Alright, so we made it to the entrance of Volcano Bay. Not really sure how long we're gonna be here, but definitely we're gonna have some lunch and ride some rides and just have a relaxing day, hopefully before getting a sunburn. Okay, so what I think we're gonna do first is grab some sunscreen from a little gift store right over here after we come into the entrance, and then we'll probably go back and grab a locker and then grab some lunch, I think. So our first stop was in the Waturi Marketplace, so we're gonna grab some sunscreen. There are some lockers right over here, but these are usually a little bit busier, but we wanna get a return time for Krakentown if we can, so that's why we're gonna head back to the lockers right back there and then grab some lunch. Right now Krakentown is a 120 minutes return time window, so we want to try to get a return time for that immediately so we can hopefully do that today because we have not done that in a while. Okay, so we just passed Krakentown, which means we should be coming around the corner to the ride Krakentown in just a minute, so that we can grab that return time and then decide where we want to eat. This is the Bamboo Jungle, which doesn't look open right now, which is unfortunate. They have the island chicken salad, the bamboo burger, and the Mahi sandwich. This is the Feasting Frog, which this looks closed too. Oh no! I'm so hungry, but at least we're over by Krakentown where we can get a return time. Okay, so we got a return time for Krakentown for 120 minutes from now. This is Walkway Eats. They have the Hawaiian pizza, the jerk shrimp mac and cheese, and the foot-long hot dogs. This doesn't look open either, but maybe it is, and I'm just not noticing it. Okay, so we're gonna go and put everything into the locker now, so we can just get all this stuff out of our arms, and then we'll go grab some food. Okay, so we just put everything into a locker, and we went ahead and we did a mobile order for Kohala Reef, which is a little bit more towards the front of the park. Right now, that is the only location that is taking mobile orders here at Volcano Bay, and it might be the only food option that we have today because the other ones just don't seem open. So we've pretty much made an entire lap around Volcano Bay, but Kohala Reef is straight ahead right across from Dancing Dragons. See, this actually looks open. There are a lot of people over here standing in a physical line. We then put in a mobile order, so that should be ready soon. They have coconut curry chicken. They have mango barbecue pulled pork sandwiches, and then pepperoni pizza, as well as a lot of other different options. Okay, so we got our food. We're gonna go try to find a seat. That was the most expedited I have ever gotten food at Universal. So this is what Brenna got. She got the coconut curry chicken, which comes with braised chicken, green coconut curry sauce, coconut rice, and cilantro with sweet plantains. And then I got this right over here. This is the jerked mahi sandwich platter with a jerked seasoned mahi, cucumber, mango, basil slaw, lettuce, tomato, and sriracha mayo on toasted coconut bread with fries. And then also, I decided to indulge just a little bit more and get myself a salad. Of course, this is the island chicken salad with diced chicken, apples, grapes, and almonds tossed in a creamy coconut dressing. And that is the most articulate I have ever delivered our food
Could you
preference.
imagine if you came here and you didn't like coconut?
No.
Everything we got is just covered in coconut.
We're in an island tropical oasis. We gotta indulge in the coconut. Okay, so we are all done with lunch. That was delicious. I think I technically got 2 entrees for myself, but I think it was totally worth it. It was phenomenal.
Definitely getting that curry chicken with coconut rice again. That's probably one of my favorite things I've had here. And those plantains are delicious.
Okay, so now we're heading back to the locker to go and put everything that we have into the locker. And then I guess we're gonna go ahead and hop in a river, right?
Yeah, we're gonna take a plunge because it's hot.
Okay, so we made it back over to the lockers. It looks like Krakentown is currently delayed right now. I think it went down to a little bit over an hour while we were having lunch. So I'm sure we'll get to ride it at some point, hopefully soon. All right, hello from my GoPro. Krakentown is now back up and going. We have about 45 minutes, I think, to make it over there, which is cool, but I think we're gonna head over to the Fearless River to start our day at Volcano Bay today, which is right here. So Taniwan Tubes are right back there, and this used to be exit only, this entrance into the Fearless River, but now we can go in this way, which is awesome. We don't have to go all the way back over there by the Taniwan Tubes. Okay, we're in the water, now we have to swim to the currents. It looks like it may be raining here relatively soon, so hopefully we can do a couple laps around the rivers and ride Krakentown right there before it rains. Yeah, those clouds are pretty ominous behind Krakentown. This is fun though. It's relatively quiet, especially compared to the times that I've been here recently. I don't hear Krakentown running right now, so I wonder if it's still down or having a bit of a delay, or maybe it's already gone down for the weather. It is so weirdly quiet in the Fearless River right now. This is really, really nice. You having fun?
Yeah. I always love the Fearless River.
So this used to be where you had to get into the Lazy River, or the Fearless River over here, but I guess they've allowed you to get in both locations now, which is great because I prefer the other one. We're getting sloshed around a little bit. Now heading underneath the Taniwan Tubes, which there seems to be a pretty long line for. I'd love to do those too. Those are right now. Okay, so we took a full lap around the Fearless River. It looks like Krakentown is running. It's posting a 45-minute wait on our tapu as far as our return. Okay, I just saw a boat, so it's definitely running. That's good. I forget, have you done Ponga racers since it became body slides and not mat slides?
Yeah, we did that last time.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I forget so much. I know for sure that we have not done Krakentown in a long time, though, because I don't even think I can come and do that by myself. I think you have to have somebody with you, or they'll put you with somebody.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, it sounds like the wave is coming behind us. Is it coming? Slowly. This isn't exciting. This isn't worthy of my YouTube channel. So how many more times do you want to do this?
At least
Okay.
one more time.
Okay. The weather is starting to roll in though, so it'd be nice to do maybe some slides. Wow, that geyser is erupting. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we're still gonna be heading around. It feels like the river slowed down a little bit.
How about we go around one more time and then when we come back here we get out?
Okay, and then maybe Taniwan Tubes. The water is so rough over here for whatever reason by Taniwan Tubes. Do you want to do the blue one or the green one? The blue one, I think, is a little bit faster. The blue ones, they're enclosed. Those are the rocky ones, and then the Tonga are the green ones, and they have open parts to them.
Oh no!
That was one.
Oh my god, good jet.
The water jets are painful.
Yeah.
Okay, so we survived another lap around the Fearless River, or a half a lap, I suppose. You ready to get out?
Yeah.
You know the amount of times that we've been here, you'd think I would have figured out the sizing of the life vests by now, so that this doesn't continue to happen. Maybe one day, right? Okay, so we just got out of the river right over there. And then of course right next to us is Taniwan Tubes. So luckily we don't need a return time for this one because it's a ride now. Although Krakentown jumped back up to 60 minutes. What? So we decided to go and do the rocky tubes, which are the blue ones. Not really sure which one we're going to do, but the rocky are the blue and then the Tonga are the green. Okay, so we've reached the end of the line up here, so it might be about a 5 to 10 minute wait before we get on. But hopefully we can before the weather arrives. All right, so right now they're just running one slide per side. So we just did it rocky, now we're gonna go back and do Tonga because they're both a walk-on right now. I always love this part, heading across the Fearless River to get up to the slides up there. Whoops, I almost tripped. I think blue's a little bit faster just due to the amount of loops that it has. But I guess we'll find out right now. You can see how dark it's getting behind Krakentown back there. Okay, having done both blue and green, back to back, rocky and Tonga, which one do you think is faster?
I think the blue one is faster, but the green one is more fun. And we picked up a lot of speed towards the end of the green one though.
I think so. I think blue has more loops, which makes it more fast.
Yeah.
But they were both really fun. Okay, so now we're over at Ponga Racers, the body slide's gonna go ahead and ride this one because it's a ride now. Yeah, there's nobody in line right now over here. It's probably due to the weather that's slowly approaching. But I guess we'll find out. Still hoping that we can do Krakentown. Not really sure what our wait time is on that because it keeps saying to enjoy the ride that we're riding.
Tell me the time!
So regrettably, I lost.
I won!
Brennan beat me.
For the first time.
Nice.
I picked up a lot of speed going down that one. I was on the yellow
really
slide.
Do miss the matte slides here. I was on the black one right over there. We have about 30 minutes now to make it over to Krakentown. Okay, so now we're hopping into the Lazy River. Right over here to take this around maybe once or twice or so. So this is over by Hanu and Ikamoana. Right over here. The Lazy River?
Yeah.
I know. It's nice. Get to go inside the cave.
Oh yeah.
So I think after we do this, do you want to do it once or twice?
I don't know. Let's see how we feel after once.
Okay. We're gonna go to Krakentown. We have 10 more minutes to go over there to do that.
Oh, that went by quick.
And then we can probably go ahead and head on out.
Okay.
I think because we have dinner reservations later on tonight at City Walk. Woo! That's refreshing, right?
Yeah.
We really looked out today. Like it's not hot, which is kind of nice. That was a face. I mean, you want it to be hot, of course, at a water park, but it's not scorching in the sense of our backs are burning from the ultraviolet rays from the sun.
It's overcast though, and you do burn easier in overcast weather.
That is true, but at least it's not busy. I think the last time I did this, the waterfall effects weren't on heading into the cavern underneath the volcano. It's been a while since you've done this, right?
Yeah.
Just been inside the cavern. It's beautiful in here, and I love it when there aren't really a lot of people inside here and it's not that busy. All right, ready? Not done yet? That was nice. So this is sort of funny. My time for Krakentown went to 5 minutes, and then Brennan,
220.
hers is at a 20-minute return. I'll ride it and I'll let you know how much fun I have. So what's kind of interesting is that Brennan tapped hers first, and her wait time is longer than mine is currently.
It went down to 10 minutes, and then it went back up to 20 minutes when yours went down to 5 minutes.
It's been fluctuating a good amount, that's for sure. So we're gonna go one more time around the Lazy River. Okay, so we just got out of the Lazy River. My Tapu says return anytime for Krakentown. What's yours saying?
15 minutes.
15 minutes. So we're gonna take our time heading back over to the other side of Krakentown and see if we can get on, hopefully pretty soon. Okay, we're heading through the volcano. This is probably one of my favorite parts of Volcano Bay. Walking through the mist. I especially love it when nobody's coming. fantastic. Now we can head straight over to Krakentown. There's the wave pool. Not sure if you can hear me right now, because there's probably a good amount of water in the microphone.
My flight went down to 10 minutes.
Hooray! So we've been to Volcano Bay for probably 2.5 to 3 hours now, and we are finally getting on Krakentown.
I can get on in 10 minutes.
Okay, so we made it back over to Krakentown. Mine's been a ride now for a while. Brennan,
Still at 5 minutes.
I think they'll let you in a little bit early. Tapu Tapu is interesting because we waited the entirety of the time that we were here to ride Krakentown. It was delayed. Our wait times were increased randomly at certain points. I do think that a physical line would be a deterrent enough, with maybe a bit of an exaggerated wait time to have people come back later. I don't know. We still rode a lot today and we had a good time. Okay, we did it. We rode Krakentown. It was just myself and Brennan, and that was an absolute blast. But I think we're gonna go and head back to the bus now. Okay, so we just got everything back out of the locker. I'm back on my regular camera. We're gonna go and head toward the front of the park. I am very surprised that it did not rain today.
Same.
So actually, maybe not. I think it's starting to rain right now as we head back toward the buses to go back to the parking garage. Okay, wow, it is actually starting to rain. It was very subtle for just a moment, but now it is raining, absolutely. Honestly, how lucky that we're heading out right as it starts to rain. The park is open for another couple hours or so, but I think we timed this perfectly. Once again, that is the walkway over to Cabana Bay, and I now know that there is a walkway from Aventura. You just have to go down by the pool, which doesn't really sound incredibly convenient, but there is a way to get here from Aventura. And here's our bus to head back to the parking garage, where hopefully we can beat the rain back to Sapphire Falls and then continue the rest of our nights. Here we're passing by the toll entrance to the parking garage, or one of them. Grab Brendan's car, then park that back over at Sapphire Falls, because we're gonna have a pretty good night tonight at City Walk, I think. And there's the other toll plaza entrance right there, which means we're about to pull back up. Did you have a good time, Brendan, today?
I did.
We're sitting at the very, very back of the double bus here, by the way, which is pretty cool. All right, so that's going to conclude this part of the video, our trip to Volcano Bay. So I'm going to continue our Sapphire Falls adventure by starting a new video when we get back to Sapphire Falls for our trip to City Walk tonight. Thank you for watching. I will see you soon. Have a great day, and goodbye.